So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. More colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
And it's been given away. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Swings in across. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options from... Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Godoy. The pass has gone astray. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Godoy. Panama looking to pass their way through. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Akliouche. Looking for the run. Still goalless. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get free. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's been cut out, well played. Now he's off and running. Osimhen gets into a good position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries a measured ball. It's a goal kick. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass somewhat off target. That's been slipped through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe. Mbappe powering forward here. Now it's Akliouche. Now it's Osimhen. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking to play him in. Osimhen. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Alexander-Arnold has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Good ball, good take.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rice. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Inter Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Played down the flank. Spread neatly. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Stood up well to him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. And the finish! No mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Panama are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Panama grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Godoy.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space.
Inter really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Just about up to the hour now. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Godoy. And it's Camavinga. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Numero 21, Cristiano Ronaldo, cambio di giocatori.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Akliouche. Godoy. Works it forward. Threads one in. And it's made its way to him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Chance! Well, in he goes again. It's in. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Panama get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Rice with the foul, and he has shown him a yellow card. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Panama making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And it's Neymar. Can he finish? That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. So much time and space here. And the number on the board is 3. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? Oh, good take in a good area. And that's that. Inter Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rondon has been caught there, it's a foul. And Rondon! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rondon is offering a wry smile there.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Alexander-Arnold, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Camavinga. Well timed, excellent interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. Alexander-Arnold, he's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to play it through. Akliouche! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh no, this does not look good.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's being urged to shoot. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Inter Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Out to the left it goes. Rondon is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Camavinga, Rice. That's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Inter Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Aquí están los jugadores.
So once again, we're underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Face to face, and the shot! Goal! Inter! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan take the lead. That could spell trouble. Caught offside that time. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, good ball! There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen, he has found the way through. Mbappe, well read, and the danger is averted. Can he spark a counter here?
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, they can break here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's great feet. Rice. Serginho. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe gets it away, and he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Wriggles his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Venezuela really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio en Venezuela.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Entrará al campo número 4.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And that's been repelled. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Osimhen has it in a wide position.
Cambio en Venezuela. Número
Corner
7.
number 2 then.
Lo reemplazará número 10. Se va a realizar
Alexander
un cambio.
Arnold with the short one. Chance to deliver. Terrific header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Danny Olmo really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
And it's Rice. And this is Ronaldo. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Inter Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now, what about this cross? The final 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's made its way to him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the shot!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
We are into stoppage time. And that is that. Inter Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. OK, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get onto this? And that should get the job done. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And it's Hernandez. It's a good look. Mbappe! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Inter Milan are applying all the early pressure. Well, oh, that is asking for trouble. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. Eduardo Vargas. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Maripan. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vargas. He might be in here! Played out to the right. Threads one in. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, well played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Decent chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Vidal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vidal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eduardo Vargas. And it's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's run loose here. Eduardo Vargas. And he plays one through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He has found the way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Vidal, nicely spread. And this is Vargas. Spread neatly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Maripan.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set it.
There's the shot! What a time to score! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold, and he was quick to react. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. Big chance, and he shoots! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vidal, distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Loose chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And this is Neymar. Crosses it in here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's forced to go back. Inter Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. He is through here. Played in. Van Dijk gets it away. Neymar. And that has been slung wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
It's a
spettatori.
pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Could try cutting inside here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vidal. Chile looking to pass their way through. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Hernandez. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
Inter
7.
Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 22. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Chile have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Eduardo Vargas, and Vargas! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 14. Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's been taken short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vidal. Can he finish? It's in! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the pass is intercepted. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's headed upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Clipped into... Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that should get the job done.
Chile really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And shifted it to the flank. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Out towards the flank. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Camavinga voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
Osimhen.